Hey folks, this is a rare sight in the Atlantic Basin. Not one, not two, not three, not four, but five named storms that we're tracking. And that doesn't count the rain that's near the valley, but you've got Sally, you've got Paulette, you've got Renee, you've got Teddy, you've got Vicky, another system coming off the African coast that's not named yet, probably will become Wilfred. At that point, we're out of names. We have to go to the Greek alphabet after that. That's happened once before, back in 2005. And this is the second time we've had five named storms in the Atlantic Basin at one time. The last time was back in 1971. We'll talk more about the unusual season coming up in the next hour. But let's talk about what's going on here today, because if you look at this, there is a system just offshore pushing down to the south that's got a 10 to 20% chance of development, which really that's pretty low chance. We don't think we're going to see anything develop out there, but that doesn't matter. It's still going to be a rainmaker for us. We're seeing a lot of rain offshore today, some showers and storms right on the coast, and then as we showed you earlier, some storms out in the western part of the valley as well. And we're going to continue to see that the next few days. We've got a lot going on. This trough of low pressure that's sitting just to the east of us is going to back to the southwest. You see Sally in the upper right-hand corner of the screen moving out of the shot. But in the meantime, an old front also sags out of South Texas tomorrow, and while we don't expect the front to push through and cool us off, it's just something to help trigger more rain. So that disturbance slides by to the west. Rain chances continue tomorrow like today. You get into Wednesday and still a possibility of some rain around, and that front kind of stalls right about there. And look at that. Chance for rain continues on Thursday. And it's with us on Friday and into the weekend as well. So we're in September. This is our rainiest month of the year, and it is living up to its billing with scattered showers and storms. And as you look at the next 3 days, your daytime rain chances 50, 40, and 50. And even at night, you're looking at 20 to 30%, which tells you we must be in a rainy month. And indeed, we are. So your chance for showers stays with us. How much rain are we talking about? The models just since yesterday have really backed off on total rainfall. Now you can see the most right at the coast. This is through tomorrow night. Let's go through Wednesday night, and you see each afternoon a little bit of burst of rain, so you see a little more. Going to Thursday, another little burst of rain during the afternoon, a little bit more, but still you end up with some places not getting a lot, a tenth of an inch, quarter of an inch, but close to the coast getting a couple inches of rain. It will all depend on where that upper air disturbance moves and how that impacts things. Here's now a look out into the Gulf of Mexico. That, of course, is now a hurricane, Category 2 Hurricane Sally. Went through rapid intensification today. Winds up to 100 miles per hour. I guess the good news for New Orleans is this new official forecast track keeps it to the east of New Orleans. And while they'll get a storm surge, it won't be as bad as if it continued that west to northwestward trek. In the meantime, the folks around Gulfport, Mississippi, between there and Mobile, are bracing for what's going to be a big-time rainmaker over the next few days, because look how long it stays over the southeast. From today until Friday, it doesn't move very far, just a couple hundred miles, and that means that there's going to be a tremendous amount of rain. And here's how much rain the models are predicting. You take a look down right along the coast, 15 to 20 inches, and 8 to 15 up into southern Georgia, over to South Carolina. It's going to be messy over there. In the meantime, look at the rest of the tropics. You know, there's a meme floating around, I don't know, back in late July, early August that kind of looked like this, and it said September 2020. Well, they were right. It must be a joke amongst weather people, but that's what it really looks like out there. An awful lot of red on that map. The good thing is Sally's probably the only one that's going to impact land anytime soon. Paulette did slam across Bermuda as a Category 2 hurricane, giving them a pretty significant impact. They're built for it, so fortunately the damage, while there was some, it's mostly power outages. There are your probabilities of development of the system. The one coming off Africa probably will become a Wilfred, the last name on the list. And then we go to the Greek alphabet. The weekend then looks like this. By the time we get to the weekend, still a chance of rain each day. Highs in the 80s. So tonight, 75 for your low. Mostly cloudy with spotty showers. Tomorrow, scattered storms around 88. It's not an all-day rain event, but there will be rain in the area. And that's pretty much the story for each of the next 7 days. There'll be rain in the area every day, but some days a little more widespread than others. Tomorrow, one of our better chances probably, but with that front stalling nearby later in the week, our chance of rain will continue all the way through the end of the week. That's your updated First Warn 5 AccuWeather forecast.